So just a couple of misconceptions. An endowment takes away from annual gifts. No, it shouldn't. Does it enhance the financial stability and access to borrowing? What do you think?
Yes.
Absolutely, because it shows you have sustainability. Managing an endowment, especially with restrictions, is too cumbersome, so why bother? It can be cumbersome, I mean, particularly with a lot of donations that are restrictive, but that's why you hire financial advisors to help you manage that and put that together. Having an endowment makes the organization appear well-funded. Does that help your donors?
Yes.
Want to donate? Probably. So what is your time horizon in terms of this money? Well, for most of you, it's forever, right? You want your organizations to be in existence for a long time because of the needs that you serve. Is your income lumpy? An endowment is going to hopefully, over time, provide you with an ability to supplement your operations potentially in those down cycles during the year. Grant dependent, how grant dependent is your organization's operating costs rising faster than incomes? What's your donor ratio? Are your donors turning over, or do you have the same donors every year? Are you adding to your donor base and your program pipeline? How are you sustaining those programs? Having a strong history, that helps your donors, telling that story to your donors about how successful you've been, that will hopefully increase your donors. We talked about the budgeting process. Having a strong fiscal discipline and oversight, very important. Document all that. Make sure that you have a clear mission and a strategy. Keeping track of who your donors are. Get your directors and your bigger donors and your volunteers that are really engaged in the organization, get them very engaged in your mission. Starting the endowment process, try to build a case for it. What is the business plan for your endowment over the long term? What's your spending policy going to be? The investment policy that Gary spoke about. Okay, and this is just some data points to think about. Almost 75% of donors have a personal experience with the organization they donate. Almost 87% cite that sound business practices is an important factor when deciding on making a charitable gift. Donors involved with the organization gave more than 2 times the non-volunteers. Volunteers who gave more than 200 hours of time gave more than 2 times volunteers who gave less than that. 60% stopped supporting because they too frequently asked for money or an inappropriate amount. So there is a balance. And many people consult their tax advisors before making a gift. Accountants are number 1, but investment professionals and attorneys also rank high.